I took someone else's breakfast from the to-go counter at a popular coffee chain. My life has felt really boring lately. So this morning when I went to pick up my coffee, I grabbed someone's breakfast burrito that was waiting on the mobile order pickup bar. I felt a small rush in my body walking to my car. And now I have free breakfast. It was actually very easy to do. Too easy. Sorry, Jenna. I hope they made you a fresh burrito. I was on the other end of this a week ago. The app said my order was ready at 10:44. Got there at 10:48 and it wasn't out yet. Waited another 10 minutes until the employee determined somebody else must have taken it because he definitely remembered a bag with my name on it. Took another 5-7 minutes and I had my order. Not the end of the world. But didn't love being stuck there 15 extra minutes in the middle of a workday. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often considering there's zero monitoring of those takeout stations. Just another way for restaurants to cut costs, I suppose. Sorry, Jenna. But also next time order the smothered version, please. This is why the Paneras, Chipotles, and CFAs in my town have stopped using their to-go shelves. You now have to ask for your order that's kept behind the counter. If you want free food, just pick a random hotel that offers a hot breakfast and walk in. I worked at a front desk for a year and I never knew who was or was not a guest. We also had no ticketing system for breakfast. I also wasn't paid enough to give a shit. Meh. One time I was working mega overtime, so a few of us ordered delivery. The phone rang and I took the elevator down, but on the way it's made of glass, saw a bunch of people pretend to be me and take it. So we didn't have dinner. I took note of which office they went into and complained to building management. So it was eventually resolved. Doesn't this coffee place have a camera? Yeah, I'm a barista and routinely have to deal with angry and aggressive customers when this happens. You might be getting a free burrito, but someone else is probably getting bitched at and being told they don't know how to do their job. All because you were bored and wanted a little adrenaline rush. It's especially bad when the customer who ordered the burrito is in a rush to catch a bus, get to work, etc. Usually at my store, people mobile order ahead of time because they have somewhere to be and don't have the time to wait around. Delivery driver here. Please stop being such an asshole. You're literally causing me to earn less money when you do this. I'm not getting paid extra to wait for them to remake the food. And they blame other drivers for this theft when it happens. Stealing also increases costs for the restaurant, resulting in everyone paying more prices down the road. TINSTILAAFL. Imagine your only thrill being ruining someone else's morning. Get a hobby. I never understand people who decide the next course of action after feeling bored is to cause suffering to others, no matter how small the action. Bro, go bowling. Go to the park. Buy a dirt bike or some shit. Get an FL Studio subscription and a MIDI keyboard. Do something other than this and don't be a dick. And now it's time to pay for someone's coffee or pay it forward. This is a pretty dick move, NGL. That could have been someone's meal before work. And now they could be skipping a meal to get to work on time. Or that person could have spent their last dollar on that meal. You never know. I've been there before where I spent my last change for a meal before work. And it was swiped. I cried when I got to work because I was hungry and broke. Find a different thrill that doesn't potentially hurt someone else, even in a minor way. Tell me, does your life magically seem better now that you have stolen a burrito? I've actually worked at a popular coffee chain and I've got to say it sucks having to redo our job and deal with angry customers because someone takes it upon themselves to do this. That point aside, I'm glad you got your little bit of thrill. I'm feeling bored. Why don't I make someone else's life a little worse? Don't make this a habit. Poor Jenna went to work hungry this morning. You seem proud of it. Nah, this is some asshole shit, brew. If your life is so boring, why don't you just order your own breakfast, or even crazier, give yourself something to do by cooking your own food? It's a crazy idea, Dick move. You're not funny. Just an immature idiot. Karma's a bitch. I understand that maybe it was an impulsive decision. But please take up guitar lessons or go roller skating or something. As someone who currently works at a coffee chain, this happened this morning. Multiple times. So goddamn annoying. We are about to set up a drink bouncer for people like you. You're a scumbag. Go back and pay. Karma is a bitch. Sorry Jenna girl, please. You ain't sorry. Karma is a bitch. Remember that. Imagine somebody missed an important appointment like a doctor's for an important issue, all because you got bored. This is just gross, honestly. If you're bored, watch a new movie or make a new dish you haven't tried. Don't steal food from people who actually pay for it. Fuck you, that's just straight up theft cause you were bored, not even a slightly good reason. Hope they had a camera and ask you about the burrito next time you go there. I was expecting a genuine "I've been financially struggling and I have immense remorse about stealing this food." But instead got meh. I was bored so I did this, felt really good. If this is real, go fuck yourself up. Great. Now Jenna can be late to work or miss breakfast because some fool was bored. It's so thrilling to be an inconvenience to everyone. How exhilarating for you. So ruin someone's morning because your life is stagnant and boring. Remember that karma is a bitch. Great. Now Jenna can be late to work or miss breakfast because some fool was bored. It's so thrilling to be an inconvenience to everyone. How exhilarating for you. What makes you think it is okay to steal from Jenna? She paid for that food. Whether the restaurant replaced it isn't the point. You took something that wasn't yours. Pretty crappy thing to do. What a sad little life, Jane. Go skydiving if you're bored. Don't be a thief. The hell is wrong with you? You're a piece of shit. Pathetic. Yeah, this isn't cool. There's a person on the other end of this prob running late for work as it is. Get a hobby, a hole. I went to Taco Bell for my birthday with my best friend after we both skipped school and some MF took my taco. Luckily the person working the counter made me a new taco. I was sitting here scrolling, thinking not really a big deal, but then remembered that the only times I pre-order food for pickup are when I'm hypoglycemic and have no chance to get anything else substantial very quickly before I faint. Something to consider. Maybe shoplift paperclips. It's not a victimless crime, which should give you some pause. You may think you're just annoying the person that has to wait for their food to be remade, but you're actively making the day harder for the already probably overworked employees. That happened to me at a Mexican restaurant a couple of weeks ago. The employee was calling out Carter and not Cotton. Got attitude from the staff when I asked about my order. The employee continued to call me Carter and not Cotton. The order was replaced, thrown together and wrong.